Wow. Hi. Good morning, good afternoon, and good evening. Welcome back to my channel and I'm using my Android phone and how I wish gusto kong gamitin isang phone kaya lang naubos na yung naubos na yung film. So anyway, I hope that you're doing great and welcome back to my channel and I hope na mag-enjoy ka dito sa pag-uusapan natin which is ang topic natin is yung parang how do you really recharge? Especially for us like nurses, especially yung mga tao sa healthcare field. Sobrang challenging ng job namin. It's so stressful. And like yesterday, sobrang busy talaga, sobrang sakit ng paa ko talaga. Kami ng mga workmates ko, kami ng mga nurses, sobrang para kaming nagmo-model-model. Hindi na kami nagpapansinan, nagdadaanan na lang kami. Parang yung hallway ng ospital, parang runway, ganyan. Kasi there are just so many tasks and there's no time to complain. Alam mo yun? Pero nakakain naman kami, so okay lang. Minsan talaga may mga, mas may toxic pa doon yung talagang hindi kami nakakakain. So yun. But anyway, thankful still for my job. Thankful for that opportunity to earn and to, yeah, to help to help my family, to contribute something, ganun. What else? Uh, Actually, ngayon day off ko and sobrang I'm keeping my fingers crossed na sana wag ako tawagin. And yun, ayan tuloy. Dahil sa setup ng camera ng phone ko, kita nyo tuloy agad yung pinaka overall setup. So anyway, yun nga, ang pag-usapan nga natin is paano nga mag-recharge, like, especially for healthcare workers, yan. So, like me, mga nurse, di ba? Yan. So, before anything else, don't forget to subscribe to my channel, click the like button later on if you like the video, and to click the bell button to be able to watch more videos or to be updated with my future videos. Yun. So, by the way, it's my first time to use this microphone, camera, to use this microphone, yung blue. So yun, I haven't used this for quite some time kasi nung yung camera ang gamit ko, wala pa akong connector dito and dun sa camera ko yung XT100, yung Fujifilm. So yun, anyway, we'll just use whatever resources we have right now. So anyway, the first thing na, let's go to the main topic na. The first thing na I think na parang to help you get recharged is to, have some me time. Siyempre kasi as nurses, ayan, di ba? Or kahit doctors, nurses. Kumbaga pag nasa hospital ka, ang focus mo kasi is not yourself. It's like the spotlight is not on you. It's not about you. It's all about the patients. It's all about people who are, people you're serving. Like, kumbaga, you're concerned with their health. Everything is just about them. And, your task is to give or to, render services um, that is most useful for their recovery, 'di ba? Like for example, kami sa mga nanganak, syempre nandun kami to help them with their breastfeeding and all. And you know, kapag sobrang I think so sa ganyang mga pagkakataon, you really have to like take some time to, get out of it. Kaya nga kami may days off, 'di ba? Lahat naman tayo may days off. Yeah. We have to find time for ourselves kasi pag doon, 'di ba, parang you cannot express yourself, 'di ba? It's not about kumbaga, the hospital is the last place that you will be, expressing your true self. So it's not about you. It's about you giving service to people who are emotionally, psychologically, physically distressed. So, and if you can't, find your time to really recharge, then mababurn out ka. And then when you get burned out, all the more that you're gonna hate your job. And then, alam mo yon, parang it can really affect the way you communicate with your clients, with the patients, and your colleagues. So talagang you really have to find time wherein you will be able to do the things that you love. You'll be able to do the things that, you know, will make you energized. Parang ganon. Like, for example, if you're an extrovert, you probably enjoy taking time, spending time with your friends outside, or maybe you love like yung mga outdoor activities, like yung sa sports, or like maybe going to the gym with your friends, or ano pa ba, yung mga, syempre usong-uso dito sa Dubai, yung mga kainan, di ba, yung mga dampa galore, yan, di ba, if you're an extrovert. But for an introvert, like, for example, for me, of course, I want to spend time with my friends then, and I really value spending time with the people that I really love. 'Di ba ganun? So, may piyok nagbibinata. But for an introvert, I think it's common for us to feel recharged when we find time to detach from the world. Di ba? Parang, wow, detach from the world. Parang alien. What I mean is parang you're, like, for example, writing and, I think vlogging. I think marami sa mga nagvo-vlog din ng introvert. So, introvert is different from being shy, okay? So, introvert is like you want some time for yourself. Mas ano ka, like you gain energy when you spend time alone with yourself. And yun yung difference ng extrovert and introvert. Like the extrovert is like they gain their energy from people that they value, or their friends, ganon. So, the introverts naman, they love spending time with themselves. Although they're not really yung parang nag-isolate, no? It's just that they find parang solitude, they find parang peace. Kapag mag-isa sila and they get to do the things that they really love. Yeah, for example, writing, vlogging, yan, ganyan. And, yun. You really have to find time na, alam mo yun, gawin yung gusto mo. And second is, I think that, there are deadlines to meet. But I think that during your days off, you really have to get your mind off your job. So parang you really have to, talagang pati isip mo dapat, hindi yung parang off ka nga pero iniisip mo ka ano yung nandun sa ospital, di ba? Like, well, it's easier said than done kasi actually, for nurses, a typical nurse wouldn't really be like somebody who's working in the office na merong deadline na parang, oh, this Friday dapat masubmit mo na siya, or next week you should have finished that project. Hindi kami ganun eh. Nurses are like, when we finish the 8 or 12-hour shift, tapos na yung trabaho namin. Like, it's over. Tapos na. Wala nang pending, wala na masyadong gagawin unless meron ka talagang important task na hindi natapos. But for us, typically, once you get out of the hospital, it's over. Like, you hand it over already to the next shift, ganyan. And dito kasi sa pinagtatrabahuhan ko, since, it's a large company, and basta I won't be giving too much information about it. Basta, kumaga, we comply with, the highest standards internationally. And before, kung pumapasok kami, parang we don't really care that much. We just have to do the task. Kapag ano lang yung nandun sa job description namin, that's all we have to do. And then, we get to go home, and with peace of mind kami, we get to do whatever it is that we really want. But like lately, or parang last year, they began giving us extra tasks. Like, for example, we really have to be more active in, knowing the hospital policies, the latest standards, and we really have to take an active part in educating one another, parang ganun. So, we are also taking part in, knowing the statistics, census, we really have to find the data in some important information about so many things about the hospital. And um, I have to be honest, dati kasi sa mga ano lang yon, sa mga super seniors. So, hindi kami included. Kaming mga, hindi man ako bago, but it's not required of us to do it. Pero, parang, yun nga, starting last year, they began giving us um, these tasks. And they're quite challenging kasi, like, for example, you only have 2 days off, and minsan kakainin pa niya yung oras mo ng off. So, I think that you really have to budget your time about it. Medyo nakakainis lang kasi 'di ba parang, ano ba naman 'yan, 'di ba parang, hello, parang nahati na naman yung oras ko na sana parang I could be doing the things that I want to do, pero dahil nga dito nakakain niya yung oras ko. But pag tinignan mo naman siya objectively speaking, okay naman din in the sense na it lets you like stretch, like it improves you as a better, it makes you better as a professional. So, okay din siya sa portfolio, it makes you more responsible, kumbaga parang hindi ka lang basta work, kumbaga na-update ka rin sa mga theories, sa mga policies, yung mga latest updates, yung mga latest health innovations na meron. And I think we just have to be grateful for it. Well, easier said than done, pero that's how I see it. Pero yun nga, I think that the more tasks na binibigay sa'yo, I think that you really have to find you really have to budget your time, parang ganun. And it's quite challenging, to be honest. Challenging siya kasi nga yun nga, like we only have 2 days off, and parang naisip namin parang paano namin may enjoy yung off namin, eh 'Di ba? May ganyan pa. So, instead of complaining, well, I think we just simply have to do it, 'di ba? Take it or leave it. Mag-resign ka kung ayaw mo, parang ganun. So, it's there, so you just have to budget your time and, parang, ang tawag dun, kumbaga parang i-segment mo siya, like in 24 hours, you really have to write down na parang ito yung dapat mong gawin, 'di ba? Next na hour, ito yung gagawin ko, ganun. And if you're disorganized, magkakaproblema ka talaga. Yun. So, yun lang. You really have to be more organized and budget your time. Yun. What else? Kasi kapag hindi mo binudget, syempre, of course, iisipin mo na the whole time yun na parang, hala, dapat ginagawa ko na siya ngayon pero hindi ko pa ginagawa. So, and tendency niya, nagpo-procrastinate ka kasi feeling mo mahirap siyang gawin. So, you're going to delay it, and then eventually deadline na, and then you're over. Yun. So, budget your time. So, at least, masiset mo yung time mo. Kumaga sa pizza, na divide mo yung time mo for the things that you really have to do and the things that you really want to do. Yun. What else? I think that, third, for you to be able to recharge is, kumbaga, parang solar energy, you have to get sunlight. Yun. Why? Kasi actually, to be honest, like, for the past few days, I've been feeling down. And I don't know kung makikita niyo sa mga vlogs niyo, but sa vlogs ko, but I've been feeling down and I felt like things were too repetitive. Only to realize this morning, nung lumabas ako, like literal na naarawan ako, napawisan ako and all. May nilakad ako, I went to the doctor, may inasikaso pa akong iba. Naarawan ako ng konti, medyo napawisan ako ng konti, and I felt better. Although mainit talaga, mainit dito sa Dubai, ganyan. But, kasi syempre, ang nangyayari, di ba, parang, tinatamad ka na, and then you're just gonna lie down. Dito kasi syempre kailangan may AC kami kasi nga sobrang init. And then parang, nakahiga ka na lang, ganyan. Hindi ka naaarawan. So, walang vitamin D na pumapasok sa mga buto-buto mo, diba? Ganyan. So, it takes, a bit of action really to gain that momentum, diba? Ganun. So, hindi ka lang pwedeng basta nasa loob lang ng bahay, exercise, ganyan. And yun nga, na-realize ko kanina umaga, parang wow, I haven't done this for quite some time, yung lumabas sa araw. Parang, pan twilight, buti hindi nagkinang-kinang yung yung skin ko. Parang Bella and Edward, ganun. So, yeah, dapat maarawan ka, papawis ka ng likod, ganun. But of course, hindi pwede mga 12 o'clock, 1 o'clock, sobrang init. But sunlight really helps, Sunlight helps. It reduces that parang gloomy na feeling. So, hindi ako makapag-live. Naiinggit ako sa mga nakakapag-live dyan. So, what else? Ano mga kasabi dito sa kodigo ko? Okay. Number 4 is I think that you have to parang be active in searching for motivational videos. Ito naman optional to. It's not for everyone. But, I remember, bago ako nakapagsulat ng libro, I bombarded myself with like motivational videos. And nakakatulong siya actually. Well, it depends. Try mo lang kasi kumbaga there are various options for you to choose from kung ano yung sa tingin mo makakapag-recharge sa'yo. But for me, nung nandito ako sa Dubai, I listen to motivational videos, mga podcasts, ganun. Mapa-Tagalog or mapa-English, kahit ano. Parang natututo ka din di ba? Like, for example, like, if you're into goal setting, if you want to have more direction sa buhay mo, parang gano'n. If you want to, like, maximize the time that is given to you, pero parang you seem bored with it, hindi mo alam gagawin mo, I think that the best motivational speaker to listen to is Brian Tracy. Tandaan mo si Brian Tracy or si Jim Rohn. So, mga lolo na sila. Wala na si Jim Rohn and Brian Tracy is old but sobrang timeless niya and he's one of the best motivational speakers. Ayun. When it comes naman to motivation, taking action, or parang mental toughness, ganyan, or having more energy, you listen to Zig Ziglar or to Tony Robbins. Yan. Actually, hindi ako fan ni Tony Robbins, but na-realize ko, marami rin ako natututunan sa kanya. Ganun. So, yun. If you're more onto spiritual, may konting ng Bible, may quote ng Bible, of course, there's no other than, wala na ibang choice kundi hindi, maraming choices pala, but for me, one of the best motivational speakers for me is Brother Bo Sanchez, of course, 'di ba? Parang ganoon member din ako ng Truly Rich Club niya, and sobrang motivating, sobrang practical kasi kumbaga he reads from the Bible and then he's parang telling you how to apply it in your everyday life. Hindi lang spiritual life, kundi sa work mo, sa friends mo, sa family mo, sa sarili mo, ganun. Money, di ba? Ganun. Okay din siya. And spiritual, what else? Maganda rin panoorin mo sa YouTube si Norman Vincent Peale. Yon, okay din. And I bought his book before, yung The Power of Positive Thinking. Okay din yon. Yun yung mga pwede mo pakinggan. And like, sino pa? I'm telling this based on my experience kasi sila yung mga talaga may impact sa akin. What else? Like, kung gusto mo naman yung ma-inspire, yung parang gusto mo na parang makahanap ng tao na parang, uy, nakayanan niya, kaya ko din. Si ano yan? Si Nick Vujicic, hanapin niya. Siya yung wala siyang extremities. And, yun. Successful siya today and he's a motivational speaker also. So, yun. There was a time na parang na-fed up ako na parang this is useless, na parang this is senseless, na parang nakikinig ako sa kanila, parang feeling ko naman parang walang impact. But then I-realize ko, if you stop listening to them, then, parang ano na pakikinggan mo? Music. Everyday music. Parang ganun. Which is not bad. I mean, music is one of those therapeutic measures para, parang kumbaga, it's a treatment, kumbaga it's a therapy for you kung gusto mong mag-unwind from time to time when you're just tired of all these voices from people, from giving lectures. Yan, okay din yung music, but I think that if you're just going to listen to music and podcasts every day, parang what value do you really give to your brain? Parang gano'n. And it's nice to listen to other people's stories and wisdom kasi they've been through it 'Diba? So, kumbaga, tinuturo lang nila sa'yo na parang, they're not telling na ako yung tama and mali ito, ito yung ginawa ko, dapat ito lang sundin yun. Not necessarily. It's just that they're telling their story and then that's the result that they got. So, you might want to give it a try, you might follow their path, or you might have a different path, but you might want to apply the principles that they have mentioned, parang ganun. So, I think it's really helpful to find, motivational speakers. Alam mo, YouTube, kumbaga na very accessible. You don't really have to like purchase mga expensive na mga courses. No, I don't think so. You just have to go to YouTube and you can find everything there. Parang gano'n. Kahit nga sa Facebook In fairness, nung one time, nakikinig din ako kay Jay Shetty. Nung una parang sabi ko parang parang BS lang yung sinasabi niya, 'di ba? Parang senseless gano'n. Pero pinakinggan ko siya, okay din. So, he lived as a monk for, like, for several years, yun. And marami rin siya natutunan, in fairness, kumbaga, he knows what he's saying, yun. And, yun, you really have to be taking an active role in, in rebuilding your energy, parang ganyan. Especially for nurses, yun nga. Kasi syempre, di ba, parang paulit-ulit lang paulit-ulit lang. Ang maganda lang sa job natin as nurses, hindi siya boring. It's definitely not boring. Wala kaming dilemma na parang, okay, boring, para kaupo lang sa desk, ganyan, paulit-ulit, ganyan. Wala. Definitely, every day is a unique day. Every day is something that it's unknown. Kumbaga, you really don't know what you're gonna get into. Unless sa pagpasok mo sa ward, dun mo lang malalaman talaga. And kahit nga dun sa mismong duty na yun, you really never know what could happen next. So, our priorities change. Our priorities shift from time to time. So, during sa 8 hours na yun, we may have prioritized this task and then this one. But then, something happened. Another patient came and then suddenly, naging second priority mo na lang to. This became your first priority. So, yun yung challenge doon. And it can be really so stressful for nurses. Yun, that's why I like sharing with you the things that I do to recharge and the things that I wasn't really doing for quite some time na na-realize ko na may value pala sa akin. Yun, kasi minsan nakaka-burnout na talaga, di ba? Yung parang, oh my God, na parang ito na ba talaga yun? Parang, am I gonna do this for the rest of my life? And even if you're gonna do it for the rest of your life, if you take a break, then everything will be fine. Diba? Parang ganun. And, yeah, ano pa? Follow your passion. Yeah, like this, nagvo-vlog ako. Diba? I'm a nurse, yet I'm vlogging. But, there's nothing wrong in doing with the things that you love. Things that, make you happy. I always say that here in my video. Yun. And what else? Yun nga. And yun nga, nagpunta ako sa doctor kanina and yun nga, pinacheck ko lang yung dito yung viral, uh, I had a skin problem kasi. And then only to find out it's caused by virus. And yun. And if you don't take care of yourself, then who will take care of you? Kumbaga, nurse ka and the first patient you should be taking care of is yourself. Yun. Diba? So, I hope that you like the video. I hope may mapulot kayo. Like I said, diba, how do you really recharge yourself? First is you find time for yourself. You really have to look for that me time. Kailangan mo siyang nakaawin sa mga days off mo. Like if you're an introvert, diba, parang find things that you love. Eat at a restaurant, diba? Kung may konting naipon ka, go to a place that you love. But of course, your safety is a priority. And if you're an extrovert, you spend time with people that you care, that you are having fun with. And second is that you really have to budget your time, especially with all these distractions, diba? Kasi minsan yung Facebook, sumisilip ka sa Facebook and you don't know, distracted ka na pala for almost 2 hours. You've been scrolling and scrolling for 2 hours. You really have to budget your time, especially ngayon na bombarded tayo ng tasks. Sobrang fast-paced na talaga ngayon. Number 3 is to get a good sunlight, to be exposed under the sun. It's okay na mapawisan ng konti. It's okay na medyo mapagod ng konti. You need sunlight, diba? Parang ganun. It makes you happier. Papasukin mo yung ilaw sa loob ng bahay. Bukas mo yung mga bintana. Diba? Ganun. And number 4 is to listen to motivational speakers. Yon. I already mentioned the names before. And you just want to try it out. Okay din pala si Robin Sharma. Ayun, nakakakalma din, 'di ba? 'Yon, Robin Sharma. And for women, meron din si Marie Forleo, si Mel Robbins, and meron din ako sa YouTube, may pinapanood ako si what's her name? Lavender. Yan, Lavender. So, and Amy Landino, okay din. So, you might want to check them out. And, you have an array of options. And I'm just giving you one of those options na baka lang magustuhan mo. So, it's okay to listen to entertaining na mga palabas like sa YouTube, yung mga like yung Tulfo, yan, mga entertaining, minsan nakakatawa, di ba? Itbulaga, ganyan. But, find something that is valuable, na may matututunan ka. Something like that. So, take care, everyone. God bless, and I hope that you're all great. I hope that your 2019 is doing well. Yun lang. And God bless.